Hey guys, hello, what's up? First of all, hi. First of all, one second. Okay, so I actually have a lot of updates and a lot of things to talk about, and obviously you're here because you want to hear my really exciting announcement. But the reason why I did this in a vlog is because, first of all, it's so much more than I can explain in just one sentence. And I feel like the only way someone could really be excited about this is if they understand how big of a deal this is to me. And yeah, I want to inspire other people through the story behind this. So cool. Where do I begin? How do I do this? Okay. I'm scared. I'm not scared. I'm just excited. I'm excited. I'm a little bit anxious, but I'm nervous. Basically, it's something that I talk about a lot. I struggled a lot in school growing up. I was a really bad student. I had bad grades, bad behavior. I actually recently found all the emails my teachers used to send my dad, and I have to find a creative way to share them just so people can understand how different I am today than what I used to be. Like, I was genuinely just terrible in class, terrible in school. And I've always been really insecure about my abilities to perform academically, and I never felt smart, and I wouldn't even raise my hand in class, and I really was bullied for being stupid. Like, I remember someone made like a Twitter account with like stupid shit that I say to make fun of me, and I'll never forget that, actually. So if you're watching this, just so you know. And yeah, a lot of insecurity, a lot of subconscious limiting beliefs about my intelligence and my ability to be articulate or to present to share my thoughts. And basically what happened, I'm gonna tell you the story. So I was in Hawaii, and I was actually going through a really hard time, and I don't think it was a bad thing. I think it was actually a really, really fucking good thing, because what happened after Hawaii, like, everything is just skyrocketed. Seriously, like, my momentum and my motivation and my inspiration, my creativity and my confidence, like, it's like I had to really go low into like a dark place to find certain parts of myself again. And in Hawaii, I really was going through a hard time. And one night, this is going to sound crazy to people who don't believe in something bigger than themselves, and hopefully if you're watching this and you connect to me, I'm starting to convince you that there is a higher power, whatever you call it. I don't really care if you call it God, if it's through religion or spirituality or whatever you connect with, but there is something bigger than us. There is an energy that we can't see or feel or understand, that plays a big role in how our lives play out. So I was in bed, and I just had this like moment where I was like, I need to get my journal out right now. Like, there was like a flow of some like thoughts in my head that I was like, I need to write this down. This is really good. This is really good shit. I don't even know where it's coming from, but I need to write this down. I need to record this. So my cousins were there. They witnessed this. They thought I was literally psychotic. They're like, oh my God, she's going into a trance state. What the fuck? Like, they were trying to talk to me, and I literally couldn't talk. I was just writing, and I wrote this like 3 pages worth of this like introduction, like a story almost about who I am in my life. And I read it out loud, and I never read my writing out loud. I really am insecure about that as well. And I just read it to them, and they were like, wow. And I was like, yeah, it is wow. But it really didn't feel like it was something I wrote. It really felt like I was just, again, this is going to sound crazy, but it felt like I was just like a vessel. Like, this was just like a download that I was having, and I was just using my hand to write it. I didn't have to think twice about any word that I wrote there, and it was like perfect. Insane. It was genuinely one of the craziest moments. Like, I call those moments God moments, where it's just like hard to explain in words, hard to explain rationally. It just happens, and it feels like magic. So I read this out to myself and to them, and I said, holy shit, like, this sounds like an intro for a book, and I know exactly what needs to be written in this book. Like, I know what comes after this. Like, I know what I need to do. And I couldn't stop writing for like a whole 2 days straight. I just kept pulling my journal out and writing. And I had chapters, and everything was just happening like without any effort. Seriously, like I don't even know how to explain to people how intense this feeling was. And by chance, my business coach is also someone who helps people write best-selling books, and has written his own nice little collection of his own books. And that too just felt like, what are the chances that the guy who I already paid to help me is also a coach to help people write books? So I told him about this, and I told him that I'm ready and that I want to write a book. And we are setting a date for my book that's going to come out on my birthday on July 22nd. I've been writing every single day. I've been working through so much doubt and imposter syndrome, and I could genuinely start crying because of how big of a deal this is to me. Like, really, if no one reads this book, seriously, if this book goes nowhere, just the fact that I believe in myself enough to write it is huge, because I always saw this as something I would do one day. When I'd feel smart enough, when I'd feel good enough, when I'd feel capable. And the fact that I'm even at a place where I feel those things is already such a big achievement for me personally. Wow, I did not expect to cry about this, but yeah, I still obviously have ADD. I still am dyslexic. Like, if you read my posts, you'll see words are missing, things don't make sense all the time. Like, I have dyslexia, I have ADD, I don't take medication, and I'm still pushing myself to do these things, and it feels amazing. So what's the book about and what's going on? I'm going to be sharing this journey with you guys because I just want people to know you can do anything. And I want to be a walking, living example, not because I'm better than anyone, but because I want people to see themselves in me. And this is me doing something I thought I would never be able to do, so that I could prove it to people, and not to prove to them what I could do, prove to them what they could do. And this book is going to be basically the pillars of everything that I have learned that transformed my life, because people who know me from the past are shocked by the growth and the transformation that I've gone through spiritually, emotionally, mentally. I was a very different person. You'll hear a lot about the lessons that I've learned through certain stories of things that have happened to me and things that I've gone through that people would never know I've gone through, and the lesson that I learned in each one of them. So I'm trying to make it like a 22 lesson type thing. It'll probably be around like 11 chapters. We're still working on the structure, but I've been working really hard on it, and I could show you guys, like, so this is my little book, 22, and every day I write basically one chapter, like an outline for the chapter with a story, with the analogies, and each one is going to come with like action items of how to apply that lesson into your life, and where I got it from, and the resources that I used, and the people who I've looked to get this information. And yeah, so this is a really big fucking deal for me. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so scared. I'm so nervous. And I'm sharing this because I know that this is going to hold me accountable. And I want to help people by showing them the process of, I don't just want to come out with, here you go, my book is ready. I really want to show people the struggle that it takes to get to do things, to create things. It's not easy. It's just like, I wish I was recording the process of building my coaching business. People see it succeeding now, and the people who've been following me from the beginning kind of saw the struggle. But really, if people knew how much imposter syndrome, how much self-doubt, how much paralyzing anxiety I used to get coaching people, and where I've come to today, the prices I used to charge versus the prices I'm able to charge today, the confidence I have in what I do and my craft, owning my own power, it has taken me. I really think only recently I've started to really, really, really feel confident in my coaching. So, and it's been over a year, which isn't a long time, but it still was a long time when you're struggling. And yeah, what else can I tell you guys? Another thing I want to say is that, I was very much advised not to share or post or sell my first lesson of my group coaching program online. And if you've seen it for free, when I was giving it for free, then, the people who saw it for free immediately wanted to join the program. I signed like 4 or 5 people who joined the program immediately after that. And the people who bought it gave me the most amazing feedback. And if you haven't yet, I highly recommend going and buying it, not only because it's valuable, but if you're watching this, if I've helped you in any way, those $22 are just a sign of appreciation that I really feel deeply. And I try to give as much as I can for free and just be generous with everything that I offer. And it's just more symbolic to me than anything that people are willing to really literally take out their credit card and purchase something that I have to offer. And I promise you, you're going to get something out of it. So if you don't, tell me, I'll give you your money back. Seriously. But that's just a side note on that. That was also super exciting. One of my biggest goals is to create some form of passive income, a stream of passive income, doing what I love and inspiring people. And that was just amazing to see that people were willing to pay for it and buy it and loved it and it helped them. So that's still available for now. And I'm excited to share this journey with you guys and to tell you all about what I work through. And I was going to read that intro in this episode, but I don't think I'm fully there yet. I don't think I'm vulnerable. I'm ready to be that vulnerable. But eventually I will be sharing bits and pieces of the book before it launches. And yeah, we're doing this. So I'm happy to have you here for whatever reason you're watching this, whether it's to support me or to criticize me and talk shit. Don't really give a fuck. Thanks anyways for spending your time watching this video. I love you. And July 22nd, here we come. Literally says on my wall, July 22nd. I love you.